Good morning, Plotty. Today is Friday, April 4th. I'm Chris Sternball,
I'm Robin Hodgson.
and this is your Panther broadcast.
Our stories today include a look at the Malaysia plane that went down, the Final Four of the March Madness tournament, Pilates golf, and our segment, What Grinds Our Gears.
The Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 has been quite the mysterious story throughout the world. We now go to Janae Sivas to see what Plotty community thinks about it.
The Malaysian airline plane disappeared on March 8, 2014. The aircraft held 227 passengers and 12 crew members. There are many theories as to what happened to the aircraft, but as of now, not much is known. The search area was increased after an analysis of radar data. They discovered that the plane was traveling faster than they previously thought. Hi, I'm Janae Cephas here with Sierra Clinton. Sierra, does hearing about the missing aircraft make you rethink flying again?
Yeah, kind of, because I got a fear of airplanes anyway. But I went on an airplane to go to Florida over spring break, and I was scared that it was going to crash and I was going to be lost forever.
Okay, thank you. I'm Janae Cephas here with sophomore Brandon Young. Does hearing about the missing aircraft make you rethink flying?
Not a whole lot. I mean, the case with the Malaysian Airlines kind of rare, so you don't see it very often. So I guess just be careful when choosing your flights, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Janae Cephas here with Miss Newman. Miss Newman, what safety precautions do you think the airline should implement to prevent this from reoccurring?
Well, I think that the biggest thing in those situations is that in a disaster in an airplane, there's not much you can do to prevent it. But I think that people want to know what happened more than anything else, especially the families of those people on the plane. So I think that people need to figure out a way to implement more real-time transmissions, any sort of information that people can have. As far as preventing things like that from happening, airplane crashes statistically are actually pretty rare. What happened with Malaysian air flight was extremely rare. So I think it's more about, not so much about prevention, but about retaining information after a tragedy happens.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm Janae Cephas here with Coach Peacock. What do you think happened to the Malaysian aircraft?
I think it crashed in the ocean. Not really sure. The fact that we can't find any pieces or any information on it, it's obviously concerning, but I think it's crashed. I hope it's not terrorism and they've taken it over, planning something more deviant, but I think it crashed.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
During this tragic time, we should keep in prayer the victims of this tragedy and their families.
We are nearing the end of the NCAA March Madness tournament. We now go over to Joseph Idopai to see what Plotty thinks about the Final Four.
On Saturday, the Final Four takes place with Kentucky playing Wisconsin at 8:49 p.m. and UConn versus Florida at 6:09 p.m. Now let's see what Pilates has to say about it.
I'm here with Kaya Coleman. Kaya, who are your picks for the NCAA men's tournament?
I have Florida and Wichita State going to the championship.
And so, right now, who do you think is going to win?
Florida is going to beat Wisconsin.
Why?
Because they're tough.
Okay, and what are you going to be doing for the NCAA tournament?
Watching it.
With anybody or just, like, by yourself?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Alec. Alec, who were your original picks in the Final Four?
My original picks were Duke. I like the college and hoping to go there later on in the future.
And who do you have winning right now?
Right now I have Florida winning right now because they're a stronger team, they're more athletic, and they can shoot much lights out. So, yeah.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Alec. Mr. Lancaster, who were your original picks in the Final Four?
Yeah, my original picks were Virginia, Carolina, Duke, and Arizona.
And so, who do you have winning the Wisconsin versus Kentucky game?
Wisconsin, Kentucky. I'm going to have to go with Wisconsin in that game, in that particular match. And I wish this were based on reasons that had been long thought out, but I just think Wisconsin, given that they've got a little more experience than UConn, I think this year it'll be Wisconsin.
And what about the other game with Florida?
Okay, that's Florida and
UConn.
I would love to see UConn take it, and I wish that particular game doesn't matter nearly as much to me. But I guess I would have to go with UConn over Florida. I think Florida's this perennial powerhouse. Not that UConn isn't, but I would like to see UConn take it.
And who do you have winning the whole tournament?
Winning the whole thing. Who do I have, or who would I like to see?
Who do you have?
Wisconsin. I would like to see Wisconsin take it. I would like to see a team come in somewhat out of nowhere. I don't know that Wisconsin has won it in recent years, and that's what I'd like to see happen. And I think maybe it will happen. I'll be looking to see that it happens this weekend.
I'm here with Sister Karen. Sister Karen, what's your intake on the Final Four right now?
On the Final Four right now, my picks are going to be Kentucky versus Connecticut, and I would like to see Connecticut win.
What will you be doing this weekend for the Final Four?
What everybody else in the United States will be doing, watching a game.
Okay, thank you.
And here with an inside look at Pilates golf team is Zach Seiko.
Pilates Golf began their season this past Wednesday with a win over St. Francis. They are looking to go back to the playoffs like last season. Senior Brian Rude, Junior Cole Murray, and Coach Poole have high expectations for this upcoming season. Perfect.
I'm here with Junior Cole Murray. So Cole, tell me what your expectations are for this season coming up.
Well, Zach, our stroke game is looking extremely good so far, so we're expecting a lot this year from the team.
So what are you looking forward to most this season?
I'm looking forward to stroking at individuals. I think we have a good chance this year. Me and Brian, we're looking tough, so maybe we'll go far.
We've lost a lot of good players over the past couple years, so I think I expect us to make the playoffs. I'm not sure how far we'll go, but that's my expectation.
Our hopes for the season are to everybody have a good time, learn a lot about golf, and learn a lot about respect for the game and for their opponents, and have a good time, and everybody just get better than what they were at the beginning of the season.
Brian and Cole have also set high goals for this year.
What is your one goal for this season?
The one goal for me is to really work on my stroke game this year, improve it from last year. Could use a little work.
All right, thank you, Cole.
My personal goal for this year is to make the second rounds of individuals, which is next Monday. So it's just us playing without the team, playing a full 18. That would be nice. And for the team, we'd really love to get people out to a match. We don't get a lot of support, so to have people out there cheering for us would mean a lot.
Probably one of the more interesting facts about this year's golf team is the presence of freshman girl golfer Maya. We go over to Coach Poole for his thoughts on the matter.
She's not the first one. We've had several over the years, and they've all done really well, and they've all gotten better and better. And we welcome her. She's a nice prospect as a freshman. She's going to do very well. She did good in her first match, and I expect her to just get better and better.
And here with another edition of Grinds Our Gears is DJ and Zany.
It really grinds my gears when I hold the door for someone and they don't say thank you. I wasted my time and energy trying to help you out, and you're not going to say thank you to me?
You know what grinds my gears? Backseat drivers. When they have the audacity to critique how I drive. So yeah, I failed a couple of times. I mean, everybody does it. But it's still, I passed my test and I didn't crash the car. So you can't critique me.
Oh my gosh, did you even look at the car? It really irritates me when people approach me with bad breath. I mean, I understand if you have bad breath sometimes. If your breath is toxic, don't approach me. Hey, Zany.
Now that we shared what grinds our gears, now we're going to talk to the student body of Pilates and see what grinds their gears. Oh my gosh, there's Kiana. So we're here with Kiana. Kiana, what grinds your gears?
I hate when people chew really loudly and obnoxiously. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
So what grinds your gears?
I don't like it when people tell me that they have to tell me something and then they say, oh, never mind.
And now it's time for your morning announcements.
All students interested in running for student government, which includes class officers and SGA officers, should see Mrs. Lutz as soon as possible for details and requirements.
Attention seniors. Please submit your permission slip and money to Mrs. Rhodes by Friday, April 11th for your senior class trip to King's Dominion. Also, if you do not complete your service hours by then, you will not be able to attend. Please see Mrs. Rhodes or Miss Water if you have any questions.
Attention juniors, if you would like to choose the senior who will pin you at the pin ceremony, please see Mrs. Duckworth by the end of the day on Monday, April 7th.
And happy birthday today goes to Anthony Griffin and Joshua Dean. Happy birthday. And this concludes our broadcast, Pilates. Have a great day.